Hey ladies, Nice Girl Jen here, Jennifer Delatorre, creator founder of Nice Girls Finish Last. And I told you I was going to do a video talking about the queens of Game of Thrones. So if you are watching this and you are a fan, then go ahead and give me a crown emoji in the comments and let me know that you are a fan. If you are not, and you're one of the very strange people who are not watching the show, and the last episode's this Sunday, then put a no in the comments. But why? Why aren't you watching it? Go get the season one. Go watch it from the beginning. Don't spoil it and watch the end. But anyways, I want to talk about this. So I love the show. I actually just started watching it, I think, a year ago. I was just looking for something to watch, and then I picked up the series and then just couldn't stop watching it. So I was one of those people too that did not watch it at all, did not care, thought it looked weird and strange, no interest. But anyways, then I started watching it and couldn't stop. It's one of those. So anyway, but I did want to talk about the queens on Game of Thrones. I'm not going to go into details about their characters, who they are, none of that stuff, because none of that stuff's going to matter in this video. I just want to talk to you, women entrepreneurs, about some of the characteristics that they all seem to have in common and how you should apply that or think about it in terms to your business. Yes, if you haven't noticed, I am a little bit in costume. Is it necessarily the right kind of queen's outfit? No, it's not, but it's what I've got, so work with me here. So here we go. Again, put a crown if you are a fan, put a no if you're not. Again, I'm wondering why. So here are 3 things that they all seem to have in common, in my opinion, okay? And how you should take that in and then think about your business. And do you have this in your business? So let's go with number 1. I want to get right into it. Number 1, one of my favorite things to talk about is confidence. Now, I wanted to start with this because ultimately it's a given, okay? They all seem to have confidence, and it's pretty obvious that if you're going to be in business, you should have some sense of confidence in what you're doing, right? But it's something that stands out. And I know if you're new to your business, confidence might not necessarily be there, and I get it, but you're learning and you got to keep putting yourself into it. And you have to know that even though you're not going to get everything right, even though you're not going to have everything figured out, even though you're going to make mistakes, you have to have confidence in the business that you're in, what you're focused on, what your vision is, what your goal is, and you have to let that come through. Now, the thing about confidence is when you don't have any, it is something you have to develop. And it's one of my favorite things that I see develop in women entrepreneurs, and is a lot, in big part, my passion when it comes to Nice Girls Finish Last, because I love seeing that transformation of a woman who is insecure about what she's doing, where her talents, where her talents are going to be put into making the business even more successful. Is she good enough? If she not, does she know what she's talking about? Does she have all the knowledge and all that stuff? I love seeing them transform to this scared little woman into this empowered, go-getter, kick butt type of woman. And it's amazing to see. And I'm sure for them, as it was for me, it's amazing to go through that and get to that other side. So confidence is one that they all have. And again, you may not know how everything's going to turn out. And the queens didn't. They know what they want, but that doesn't necessarily mean they know what the end result is going to be, right? You don't necessarily know what the end result is going to be either, but have confidence in what you stand for, in what your message is with your company, with your business, in your product, what you offer. You see those memes sometimes. It says, know your value and then add tax. I think of that. You have to understand what your value is and don't let that down for nobody. Because as soon as you start letting people kind of chip away at you or give you grief about what it is that you do, and you let that eat you up, you're not going to build confidence. It's going to get destroyed. And that's one thing I can say, even though there were some struggles and setbacks and insecurities, the queens always had this overall confidence about what their focus was and what they're doing. So number 2, being relentless. They're relentless. Now, this could be a negative term in many ways, but in this case, I'm using it and I see it, as a positive trait. They know what they want. They know what it is they're trying to achieve and what they need to get them there. and they go after what they want and they do not give up. I talk to so many women entrepreneurs and work with so many, and what I see is that a lot of women, when they get very frustrated, they don't get that support they need and all that, they start to, when their confidence is chipping away, they start to kind of give up their mentality. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Maybe I'm wasting my money. Maybe I'm wasting my time, all of that stuff. No, you have to be relentless. You started it because you had a certain, goal in mind. What was that? Keep that in the center of your mind and stay focused. And when people try to stir you off into a different path and try to sway you off what you believe and what you know you're trying to achieve, don't let them do it. You have to be very firm with your feet on the ground on what it is that you're trying to do and be very relentless. And that's one thing I could say about the queens in the show. Even if they're wrong, even if you think, wow, that woman's downright evil, doesn't matter. They know what it is that they want. They know what they kind of need to do to get them there. And they are very relentless in making it happen and getting what they want. How many of you ladies watching this can say that? Now, if you're watching right now, please go ahead and like, comment, say who you are, where you're tuning in from, and share this. If you are in women entrepreneur groups, share this in the women entrepreneur groups. There are so many ladies that need to hear this message today, and I want to be able to reach as many as I can. So if you're watching this, go ahead and share this for me now, please, and put that you shared it in the comments so I know that you did. Thank you so much. So anyways, all right, now that was number 2. Number 3, organized effort. I've posted this before. You may have heard me even say it in a video. Power is organized effort. One thing the queens know that they need is a lot of allies, a huge army, and all of that. You might be starting off alone, but you need to understand that power is organized effort. You really want to make a change? You really want to grow your business? You really want to make that income you want? You need to get other people seeing your vision. You need to get other people on your team or on your staff or whatever type of business you have. And you need to get them organized, all focused on the same goal. You take what it is that you believe and what your vision is, and what the queens are able to do is get their people around them to also believe in that same vision. And if they don't have time for you, right? And so you kind of have to be the same way. Let's say you recruited 10 women on your team or whatnot, and 5 of them are doing pretty good, and there's like 3 that are negative, and who cares about the other 2? So you have to think for a second. If there's those 3 that are negative and they're interfering, they are going to destroy the rest of your team. Power is organized effort. You need to have a sit down with them. You need to talk to them about what's going on. You need to get them on the same vision and goal and belief that you are on with what your brand and message represents, or they need to go, because they will destroy what you've just worked so hard just to get those people in. And for what? To lose it all? So, and when you get people recruited, when you get people on your staff, do they have that same vision that you have? Are you transferring that belief into them so that they can see that too and they go after that too? You shouldn't be the only one pushing hard to make everything work. You can't build your business by yourself. You don't want to just be a glorified salesperson or just a self-employed one individual making it happen. That might be okay in the beginning. Everyone has to start somewhere, right? But you need to grow past that. And if you really want to make an impact with what it is that you sell, represent, talk about, you have to get other people in line with that same belief, all doing the same thing, going down the right path. And that is extremely important. And a few other things I just wanted to point out. Rhino Vision. They, like I mentioned before, and being relentless and knowing what they want, you need to think about what it is that I represent and what do I want and what do I want my team to represent and what's the end goal here. And you need to have Rhino Vision. I see too many women entrepreneurs, again, get pulled off their path because they've got people in their ear. They've got unsupportive family or friends around them. Maybe just they lack the know-how of what to do. And because of that, they're going around trying everything. Meanwhile, it's all really just a distraction. It's getting you off your path. You have to have that Rhino Vision to be able to reach that destination that you want to reach. And you gotta oh my gosh, I can't even talk. You gotta stop letting people sway you off, distract you, and get you off track. You have to. And you can't go around looking for a leader. You have to be the leader. You have to be the queen here in this case. Do you get what I'm saying? So hopefully you do. Don't get swayed off. Don't get distracted. And be fearless in your pursuit. You are on a mission to change multiple people's lives. As I watch you guys online, you've got products and services that you want to spread the awareness to because you know it's going to help so many people and so many people's lives in different areas, whether it's in the health and wellness area, if it's just more of like, you know, they need help with their hair, or they need help with their physical health, or they need help with their skincare, or they need help organizing their business, or whatever the case may be, and whatever it is that you sell. You know why you're doing what you do, and you need to be fearless in your pursuit. You are not going to be 100% secure with all of the things, all of the decisions you have to make, or all of the new, maybe the different things that you need to learn, skill sets you need to learn. But you stay at it, you stay focused, and be confident in why you're doing what you're doing. So anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to share this. Please comment and say hi, Jen, and let me know that you watched this, that you liked it. What did you think? Again, if you are a fan of Game of Thrones, please give me a crown and let me know. And if you're not, it's all right. I still love you, but you should check it out. So anyways, thanks for watching this. I'll talk to you ladies soon. And if you need more help, go to nicegirlsfinishlast.com and we can help you with kickstarting your business and kicking butt.